Digger Jim here, back with another video. If you are looking at the thumbnail, then you know, yes, I went to Steel City Con. We went for one day. I went with a friend who wanted to get a picture of Min Hua. She played, I think, God, who did she play? Finnick or somebody? Or I can't remember who she played on Boba Fett and The Mandalorian, but you know, it was for Star Wars stuff. I said, you know, I'll go with you if we go on Friday, because to me, Friday is the best day. It's not as crowded, and it's really constricted in that building. So he agreed. She was going to be there anyway on Friday, so it all worked out. I also got to meet a couple other content creators, but because I'm terrible at content creating, I didn't get any pictures with them to post on the Instagram or any video, which was very bad. I'm always a little self-conscious about pulling out my phone and videoing because you never know when people do not want their picture on a video, and I'm just not like that. I met Milt. If you've ever seen Milt, he's in the YouTube chats, and he's on. He was on our 1011 one time on Gary B's show, and I met the princess from Comic Games. Yes, she was there digging through the long boxes. So we kind of all hung out, talked for a minute, and dug through some long boxes. I picked up a few things, and I thought I would show them to you now. I did the whole con, went through the whole area. It's a big area, but it's the way it's set up. It's very tight as far as between the aisles of where everything is. I would say there was probably about 7 comic vendors and a ton of toy vendors. This is a big toy con, and they had cosplay people there that were, you know, selling cosplay weapons and so forth. You could even buy fudge. Yes, fudge. There was people selling food, and somebody was selling some type of root beer. Yeah, it's crazy. And then in the back, they had a panel area where you could, you know, meet people and listen to somebody talk about their adventures as an actor. And then they had the signing area. So I thought we'd get into showing you what I got. I did not see a whole lot in Artist Alley that I wanted to get. There was 2 booths that caught my attention. One I didn't pick anything up from because I'd pretty much spent all the money I was going to spend. But I did take his card with the intent of maybe buying something later. The first thing, though, is this guy had some prints that I thought were cool. So I thought I'd show them. I'm a big Voltron fan. So you got this one. And you got that one. And so I saw this one, and I thought I'd get that one as well. I did not realize that this one was the same as this one until I got home. I was kind of in a rush. It was the end of the day. So who knows, maybe this one will be given away in a future prize. But yeah, that was all the prints I got. And you know, I love to go and look for prints. The artist there just didn't really move me. This just happens sometimes. I went with the intent of working on building my Marvel 2-in-1 collection. So we're going to, I found this many. We're going to go through them quick. I paid $1 for each of these. The guy wanted 2. You can see these are not, they're all bagged, but they're not boarded. And I'm going to end up taking them out of these ratty bags and putting them in the fresh bags and board. But I thought we'd go through them real quick. That's Marvel 2-in-1 20 thing in the Liberty Legion. Yeah, you can hear that. Yep. 22. Thing in Thor. Finish the story with Thor. 23. $1. Just remember, people, $1. And that's what these should be, because they're, you know, they're just a filler issue, but they're a good story. You know, it's worth taking the $1 risk. This looks good. Thing in Deathlock, issue 27. I don't really have these in a good order. Issue 28. Submariner. Yeah, these are all out of order. I'm just going to have to deal with it. Issue 35. I've never heard of Skull Slayer, so that'll be interesting to read. He kind of looks like, this is Mr. Fantastic. He kind of looks like a ripoff of Kazar. Issue 37, where he's in jail, or he's in court, and Matt Murdock has to take care of him. Oh, here we go. Him and the Iron Fist. Now I have this issue. I knew I had this issue, but somehow mine had some like ink marking over here, and I don't know, something else over there. So I wanted a better one, and this one's better. Issue 38, the Daredevil. Issue 39 with the Vision. I'm going through these quick, guys, because there's a ton of them. Man-Thing. Hercules. I mean, I filled this run in pretty good. And for $1, Black Panther. You can't pass it up. I want to say this one, issue 42, might have some significance. Maybe the first Cosmic Cube. I don't know. Probably not. Issue 53 with Quasar. Issue 62 with Moondragon. Issue 63. Also, I think this is a key. Not sure. Back to issue 34. Told you they're not in order. Issue 51. I have this one as well, but my issue is trash. Issue 80. Ghost Rider, that's dope. And then issue 90. So I put a huge dent in that Marvel 2-in-1, which I'm very happy about. I'll rebag and board them, and I'll read them as I go. I went to another vendor, and I could not believe it, but he had some Bronze Age goodness in for $2, so I had to get them. Avengers 179. I think I have this one, Avengers 160, but I don't care. This is a dope cover. And I don't think I had this one in Avengers 165, which, again, they're in really nice shape for the fact that he wanted $2 a piece. So, yeah. All right, so now to what I consider the interesting stuff. I always go with the intent that if I can find a really good deal on one older book, or one or two older books, I'm going to get it. Well, because Milt was there, I think all these guys know Milt. He's from that area. And they were also giving good deals. This particular vendor was giving like 20% off, which was really good. He was the one that I did the deal with on the Marvel 2-in-1s first. So I didn't pay $25 for that. I paid $20. This is issue 29 of the X-Men. And just, man, I mean, this is pretty clean. I mean, this is really clean. Yeah, I was very happy with that purchase. Very happy. The next one was, he also had 2 issues that I've been, I had bought Ragman #1 at Heroes Con, and I said, you know what, I'm going to try to fill this run. I don't think it's that many issues. So this is issue number 3. Or no, issue number 2, I'm sorry. For $2? Come on, $2.50 or whatever. And then issue number 3, which he gave me not for $6 but for $4. I gotta get it. I gotta get it. I'm gonna read these. I think I'm gonna do a review on Ragman, DC's Ragman. In issue number 4, I got at a different vendor, which I unfortunately did have to pay $8 for, but I don't care. So that was an awesome pickup. I bought this at another vendor and paid the $5 because it's foily. And I'd never seen it before. It's issue 400, and it's foily. Come on, let's go. You gotta love that foil. These last few books, I went on a cartoon adventure, you could say. So I picked up this Super Friends book for $3 because I wasn't gonna pay $5, because there's like a little chip down here or something that, and he didn't care. He was just looking to get rid of it. So how cool is that? I wouldn't mind sending that out to be pressed. After I read it, maybe press and clean it and just see what it gets for a grade. It definitely has a spine. I don't know if it's color breaking. Maybe they can get that out. There's some color rub there, but who cares? I just think that's really cool. This next one, Hanna-Barbera and Dynamite. Come on! If you guys grew up in the 70s and 80s, then you know that Hanna-Barbera ruled the cartoon scene, and you had to have the Blue Falcon and Dynamite, and yeah, I had to have it. The last book, Milt was there when I got this one, actually. It was at another dealer. They say it's the second appearance of Space Ghost. I don't know. I have to research that. But it is a Golden Key Hanna-Barbera Superheroes TV, I had to get it. Come on, it has Space Ghost. That was just, had to have it. And that was it. That was my pickups. That was my collection of stuff that I bought. And, yeah, I can't wait to dig into some of these. I'm definitely excited about reading Ragman. Once I get them all, I'm gonna read them all and review it, and so that'll be a future video. Anyway, that was it. I spent a little time, like I said, with Milt and Princess, and then my buddy and I, walked the whole area. It's a fun little con. If you're a toy person, that is the con for you. They had tons of toys. I almost pulled the trigger on a Voltron, but I was watching my budget this year, so no. But it was a pretty good deal. They had a miniature version of the 1970s Godzilla where it shot the arm and had the tongue thing, and it was a smaller version, and I almost pulled the trigger on that. But again, you got to be strong with your budget. So anyway, that was everything I picked up. Thank you for watching. I hope you like what you saw. Leave a comment about what you liked. I personally love Space Ghost. I love it all, to be honest with you. I wouldn't have picked it up. This was my steal for $20. I thought that was a killer deal. Tell me if I'm wrong. Anyway, thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, leave a comment down below about what you liked. And as always, keep digging.